It's mad respect, mad respect.
To the Southpaw Promotions ring, Elia Carranza.
Yeah, you don't play boxing, and when you do, you get hurt.
Yeah, it's especially being this close, where you hear the impact of the blows, and you can actually see and appreciate the speed and the power that some of these guys have. I'm like, man, this is really an amazing sport. It really is. The conditioning it takes to do this is amazing.
Man, I love watching women's boxing and women's MMA. I love watching women fight. It's just so gangster, man. It's not a lot of women like to do it, so I love it when women get in there.
Yeah, it's almost like they're more violent to me. I told my wife when I watch MMA at home that I enjoy the females fight. They bring a new level of violence to it. A lot of them.
Oh man, I love it.
To the Southpaw Promotions Squared Circle, Rock Hill, welcome, Pasene, Asuega.
I tell you what I'm digging is Carranza's fire theme. I mean, from the socks to the shorts to the jacket and everything, that fire theme she's got going on is amazing, man. I'm digging
I
it.
almost made a comment about the fire socks earlier.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah, it's good.
She should came out to "My Soul Is on Fire."
Southpaw Promotions brings fight fans 4 2-minute rounds in the female middleweight division. And it's all brought to you by the United States Army National Guard. The referee in charge of the bell, Mr. Sean Woods. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She is a 2-time Florida Golden Glove champion and comes into this contest at an even and ready 158 pounds. She wears the black and red gladiator-style trunks. Tonight marks her historic professional boxing debut. Hailing from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by way of San Juan, Puerto Rico, introducing Elia, the Soul Snatcher, Carranza. And her adversary standing across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes into this contest at an official and ready 163.5 pounds and wears the solid black trunks. Her perfect professional boxing record consists of 1 win with 0 defeats. Hailing from Wilmington, North Carolina, by way of American Samoa, introducing the heavy-handed, hard-hitting Pasene Asuega.
I love all the tattoos, man. I don't know if you know this, but I like tattoos.
Oh yeah, I noticed that you have an
I have
appreciation
a
for some
couple.
ink.
I have
Yeah,
a couple.
you got appreciation for some ink.
Obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves.
I'm excited for this fight.
Yeah, this is gonna be good, man.
I do like the black and red gloves. Got to be my favorite color scheme on gloves, black and red.
Black and red. I think so too. I think that's the last color I had when I fought.
Sticking that jab out there.
Jab looking sharp. Ooh.
Asuega's doing a lot of switching up, going upstairs and downstairs. But the Carranza's got a decent amount of head movement. She's
yeah, she's got her jabs looking great.
Yeah.
Her right hand's dropping a little bit every time she throws it, though. So she needs to be careful.
As it
with
did
that.
right there, like you said, she got tagged right there when she dropped it.
She's fighting. This is her pro debut too.
Yeah.
I know they announced her amateur accolades, but they're way easier fights to have than a 1-0 fighter for your pro debut.
Yeah, that's I respect.
And we saw Asuega fight back in November here. She had a majority decision. It was a tough fight as well. It wasn't just your traditional boxing match. It was a fight.
Yeah, it was. She went up against Miranda Barber in that fight. The one you're talking about, Miranda Barber. Yeah, it was a fight.
Ooh. Nice right hand from the Soul Snatcher.
Asuega still controlling the middle of the ring. But I tell you what, as Carranza's backing up, she's constant. She's really busy with that left jab. She throws it out there quite often.
Yeah, her jab's looking really good.
Yeah, she snuck in an uppercut right there to found a hook to the body.
Big right hand from.
Last couple of seconds, they mix it up pretty well. Good first round. Good round.
In the square circle, and it can be you, the fight fan, that makes the difference for these two ladies. So as they answer the bell for round number 2, King Cobra, Lord of Elia.
I was going to ask you guys if you remembered back to your pro debut your pro debut fight, what it was like, if you won or lost, what you thought about it afterwards. But here they're getting ready to get started back up again.
Round number 2 of the scheduled 4.
This looks like a boxer versus puncher kind of matchup.
Asuega once again controlling the middle of the ring like she did in the first round.
Good head movement.
Correct. She's still busy with that jab, but it's just light touches. You would think.
Earlier I was saying she's dropping it a lot, but she actually does a really good job using it to parry punches. So
yeah,
I think that's probably part of her technique and style.
But I keep waiting to see if she's gonna follow it up with if she's gonna follow it up with something.
Ooh,
but
big shot.
I haven't seen it yet. It's just the light touches, and hadn't seen a follow up with the power shot or anything as of yet.
Some judges fall in love with the jab. So I just hope that they're not ignoring the work that Asuega's doing, because she's throwing everything but the jab, I feel like.
Right.
See that right to the body.
Ooh, big shot.
Would hate to be a judge in this kind of round.
Very exciting couple rounds of boxing so far from these ladies.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I would have a hard time scoring these rounds. I'm not scoring them, but I feel like I would have a hard time scoring because you got one fighter that just keeps landing the jab, and then Asuega just comes forward with hooks and body work, and then.
Yeah, I'll leave the scoring to the judges for this one.
And I guess it's kind of hard to tell. Of course, what would have more weight in it. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Neither fighter to me is really like taking over. So
yeah.
it's been a pretty even fight so far, in my opinion. I think the Soul Snatch is a little more active, which might give her the edge. But
yeah.
Yep, third round seems to be much like the first two. Asuega's controlling the ring, trying to cut Carranza off with some angles and things. Carranza's just still throwing a jab, and
she came out much more active though. She came out firing all cylinders.
Yeah, Carranza actually got a couple of rights like she did right there. To try to follow up the jab a little bit. But again, it just seems to be light touches, nothing of extreme power, at least that I could tell anyway. Asuega again with a straight right to the body. Carranza stinks in a body shot with the right hand. Pops back out and throws that little left jab, throws it twice. .42 seconds left in round number 3.
That's right, man.
Let's see, now it looks like Carranza's throwing that right hand a little more.
So maybe that's a tribute to her amateur experience. I see a lot of amateur fighters take the first round off. She's been an amateur for a while, so I guess just going to the pro game, she probably took the first couple rounds a little slower. And now there's a couple rounds left, she's picking up the pace.
Asuega had her backed up in the corner doing some work to end that round number 3. Hey, guys, I'd like to make mention of this next fight coming up, this bout number 9 with Austin DeAnda. We talked about him a lot the last time we were together. This young man is 5-0. Last fight, he had a TKO over Chris Cook. That was on the 18th of December right here in Rock Hill in the same arena, going up against Ricardo Becerril. I've been fooled before by, for instance, Becerril with a 2-11 record. The last fight he had was a KO loss.
He's an extremely tough guy.
Right?
No, he can box. He's an Army veteran. Yeah. He's a tough guy.
Yeah,
it's going to be a tough test for Austin, honestly.
Yeah, and I remember we saw Austin tested the last couple of fights, but particularly
Delgado.
the one. Yeah, it was a war. It really was, and he got pushed. He got pushed that particular fight. It was very enjoyable. So that ought to be a good matchup tonight. I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
Yeah, 18 years old. Crazy.
Yeah.
5-0 as a pro.
5-0, man.
Unreal.
I think a promising young man. It really is. Here we go, round number 4. Asuega again controlling the center of the ring. And there's Carranza with that right hand. When she throws it, it lands. She threw it again. Snuck it in again on her. Got it in there again. Asuega still on the pursuit and trying to figure out a way to get in there.
Ooh.
Carranza with another right hand.
She's looking for that right hand. You kind of see on her face the way she's looking for that right hand.
Yeah, just like you said, there it is again.
But I find it interesting, she's looking down at the body of Asuega with her eyes.
Yeah. Yep, she sure is.
What would you say, Chris? She's trying to look to open something up upstairs because she keeps looking down at her body. She's giving him the good old snake eyes, trying to figure out.
I haven't noticed that. I'll have to pay attention.
She's done that since the very beginning of the fight, looking down at the body.
Well, the body moves with the chest, right? You know what I mean? So when the shoulders move.
Yeah. Up. Carranza snuck in another right.
Right there. She kind of looked down a little bit.
Asuega trying to end this round with Carranza pushed up in our corner where we're sitting. 5 seconds left to go.
Nice uppercut. Yeah.
Yep, both fighters just exchanging blows.
Are you selling a home and looking for a realtor that brings a unique perspective to real estate? Contact Russell, a former combat medic and trauma critical care nurse. Isn't it time to work with someone who can bring a knockout experience when selling your home? Contact Russell today for your free home valuation.
The Army National Guard's Marine to Guard program is designed to provide Marines with the opportunity to continue their service. The program's career counselors are all former active duty Marines and will tell you about all the benefits of the Army National Guard available to you.
Even though it's a part-time service, you can get full-time opportunities. There's just so much about the National Guard that goes above and beyond that creates opportunities.
Learn more by reaching out to a Marine to Guard career counselor or visit nationalguard.com/M2G.
Do you want privacy and solitude? Have you ever dreamed of living by the water? Have you always wanted to live on a farm where you can grow your own food and raise your own animals? Are you busting at the seams in need of a bigger home? Have you ever wanted to live in the historic part of town? Are you sick and tired of yard work? Then it's time to downsize. Whether you are buying or selling in South Carolina, London, or Timbuktu, I can help you. Call me for all of your real estate needs.
All right, as Carranza's getting her gloves taken off here, we're waiting for the judge's decision.
That was a great fight.
Yeah.
Great fight. Both girls were tough. They were active. They were going after it. Interesting to see what the judge.
We use that word tonight. Here's the decision.
Mr. Pedro Claudio and Mr. Barry Lindemann scored the contest identical, 39-37. The third and final judge, Mr. Harold Hunt, sees it 40-36. All your winner by unanimous decision in their professional boxing debut, Elia, the Soul Snatcher.
Great show of sportsmanship.
Yeah.
She is fired up.
Yeah, she is.